this isn't something you can learn in film school. This is something that honestly could really change my entire life.
Do you know how much you're making in a month?
I don't keep track of it anymore. And I mean, it's kind of cool because, I paid off my SAG dues. I paid off this program. And now all the rest of it is profit. I don't even think about money anymore. It's not something that I have to worry about because I know that not only am I getting paid to be on the sets that I'm on right now, but I don't have to worry about later. I don't have to worry about, well, what am I doing a week from now? What am I doing, a month from now? I know that I'm going to have sets. I'm going to have this career for as long as I want it. Because once you're in, you're in. I've been in fifth for like a year and a month, something like that. And all of a sudden I'm leaps and bounds ahead of where I was last year. And it's crazy to think about it because if you had asked me last May when I graduated, like, what are you going to do now? Where do you think you'll be in a year? I never would have guessed that I would be working on TV sets and in film in New York City. Never would have guessed it. When I'm meeting other PAs, a lot of them, they are kind of like, well, how did you get started? Because most of the PAs that I meet, they had a connection. They had, an uncle that was a producer, or, their sister was a writer for the show. And I was like, well, I don't have those connections. I don't have family members that are in this industry. And so the fact that I could use a program like Fifth and get to the same place that all these people were at. So it was really cool that I was at the same, place doing the same job as all these other people. And I knew that I'm here, I'm ready to go, and I know what I'm doing.
When you first found it though, before you joined, did you have any concerns?
Yeah, I think when I was first looking at the mentorship program, with the whole, that it costs money, I was a little concerned because, I didn't really have an actual job. But the way that I started thinking about it was, I paid for school. I paid to go to college and have people teach me things. And I did learn a lot, but I didn't learn the specific things that I really needed. And before Friends in Film, I didn't even know what I was missing. And then after the Career on Fire, I was like, okay, hold on a second. This isn't something you can learn in film school. This is something that honestly could really change my entire life.
So once you got into the program, what did you think then, or what was your reaction?
I think when I first saw module number 1, I was like, whoa, this is a lot. And that was such a great thing. It wasn't a couple little pictures and some bullet points. You clearly have put so much into this, which means that I can get a ton out of it too. From module number 1, I had actionable things that I could do. I wasn't just thinking about, oh, is the career in film right for me? No, it was do this, let's get going right now.
To answer somebody, it's well, is this really gonna get me working in the film industry? Because I've been trying.
The cool thing with Fifth is that from module 1, I was getting results. I found out about all of these different things that are shooting in New York. You realize that the more that you're, chasing after your dream, and especially with Fifth, where I had the skills to back it up, all of a sudden the stuff that I wanted to do was happening.
Tell me about you and your life before you found Friends in Film.
Before I found Friends in Film, I had just graduated. I spent the summer just applying for anything that I could, and I wasn't getting anything. So I was getting really frustrated because I was like, well, I have a degree and I've actually got some experience. Shouldn't this count for something? And I mean, the problem is there's, hundreds of other people that are exactly like me. They've got their degrees and they've got some experience already. And so it's not going to be very easy. And so I got a credit card and says like, well, once I start earning the money from PAing, I can pay it off. And, I can get some small little part-time job in the meantime, but that way, I'm getting started and I'm heading in the direction that I want to go.
And did you pay it off?
Yeah.
Pretty easily?
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe 2 months into starting the program, I started doing paid stuff. And by the end of the 3rd month, I was only doing paid stuff. And actually last January, I joined SAG, because joining SAG right now is $3,000. Plus, you need to pay your dues for that 6-month session. And the fact that I got to pay for that through PAing, I got to pay for that from working on set. And it is just, this is so cool. It's not, flipping burgers. I get to go to set every day and I get to work with these amazing people. And I'm getting paid to do it.
What'd your parents think of that?
After I graduated, they wanted me to go out there and do it. My parents are very, very supportive. The only problem is they know nothing about the film industry. And they were getting worried for me because I wasn't making money. I need to have a job. I can't live at home forever. And so when I started working with CNN, they're like, oh, wait, what? Like, not only are you making money, this is like a really reputable station. Like, this is awesome.
So what would you say to somebody that's watching this video and thinking about possibly doing the mentorship program?
Oh gosh, I wish I could just be there with every single person in Career on Fire and have a one-on-one with them. It works. We're doing it right now. We're all working. The fact is, with this program, you're getting on that set. This is not a theoretical program. This is not a boring textbook. This is every single day you have something that you can do, something that's an action that you can do, and really help you get your career going. If film is the thing that your head would explode if you didn't do it, then join. Put all of your effort into this, because I promise you, you will not find something else that's going to get you as far as you can go with Fifth. You're not going to find it. As soon as you join Fifth, you've got a mentor. But you also have almost 100 other people that are also in the program doing what you're doing at all different levels, and they're all here to help you too. So it's not just a mentorship program, it's a family. Friends in Film is this awesome group of people that are not only your friends, we're your family. We're your film family.